Hello, everybody. Hey, I just thought I'd come out and do a live stream. Hopefully it'll be quick. I'm not gonna go out here forever and ever. But what I want to know is, does anybody else have that one or two friends or acquaintances that you know that are so stupid that they think Donald Trump is actually not president anymore? Hey, Danny Wilson, what's up, bud? Is that the way it works? There are actually people out there who think Donald Trump is no longer our president. Hello, Margot. Thank you for being here. It boggles my mind that there are individuals in this world so stupid. Interesting. That was weird as fuck. They're doing construction over here on the side of the house here. Some guy just pulled up in front of the main gate, pulled the back of his truck up to the gate, and then just threw gravel all over the gate. Fucking Pasco County hillbillies. What are you gonna do? Hey, Ron, Dangerous Freedom. How are you, my friend? But back to what I'm talking about. I actually have run into 3 people down here in Florida who think Donald Trump is currently packing his belongings and vacating the White House. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate that. I believe in supporting people as much as I can. Sometimes it's difficult, but I try as best I can. But today, or not today, yesterday, I actually saw somebody on Facebook who wanted to know, has Donald Trump moved out of the White House yet? I'm thinking, oh my God, there are people that stupid in this world. That is scary, man. That is so scary that there are people in this world so stupid that they think come to California. Yeah, I know. But there are people so stupid in this world that they honest to God think that Donald Trump is packing his bags and moving out of the White House. One of them, one of the persons I saw on Facebook was from down here, wrote, how did they put it? Something about, it's so good to see Nancy Pelosi doing her job. Thank God for Nancy Pelosi, because Nancy Pelosi can smell a rat a mile away. Well, of course she can. She's only smelling her own odor. It's not hard to smell a rat when you are a rat. A commie rat like she is. Big truck. Hello there. Sitting in the carport, obviously. It boggles my mind. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I always thought, and I always gave people, I guess, the benefit of the doubt that people were just a little bit more in touch with what was going on around them than what is actually going on around them. And man, three people that I've run into or seen on Facebook, my head goes because I cannot. Thanks, Danny. That's my 400-year-old oak tree in the back there. This one, and behind me, it's all woods that goes back about 5 acres or so. And before they started doing the construction over here, I think you can see a little bit of construction fencing right back there. It was all solid woods. We were covered with woods 3 sides of our house, and it was beautiful. But now they got this bullshit going on. But I don't get it. I just don't get it. How can you be so stupid to honest? I don't know if you heard that. That was weird. But how can you be so? Okay, maybe stupid's too hard of a word, too strong of a word to use. Let's just say uneducated and misinformed. How's that for being politically correct? Does that sound better? And on Friday, I actually heard a conversation. Yeah, really. I hear you, MGito. You have been stupid to be. Yeah, you're right, Margot. You have to be stupid to be a Democrat, or as I like to call them, a demon rat. I heard a lady saying in a store that I was in that I caught her conversation, and she was saying she was obviously an anti-Trumper, and she was saying something along the lines of, "Oh, I will be so happy when that rat bastard moves out of the White House and we can get a real person in there like Joe Biden or Cory Booker." She then went on to explain that if Hillary had won, our world would be in such a better place. We would be so much better off if Hillary had won. Are you forgetting who Hillary is married to? The king of the rat finks himself, Bill? The lying motherfucker. I did not have sex with that girl. Then, what was it, months later? Well, maybe I did. I can't remember. You know, I can even remember having sex with ugly girls from my past. I can remember having sex with girls I didn't want to remember. So, come on, Bill. I know that's 1990s bullshit. But it's amazing. I mean, thank God Florida is a Republican state. I mean, we have a great governor, Governor DeSantis, who is friends with Trump. He mentioned him in his last rally in Michigan, where he said his good friend Governor DeSantis is shopping for better drugs, prescription drugs. Sounds kind of bad. Prescription drugs. He's given him the okay to go outside of the confines of the United States or to play hardball with the pharmaceutical companies to give the people who need the drugs a fair price. Which half the state of Florida is on welfare down here. You know, thank God for Mickey Mouse and his little club, because the amusement parks pay huge taxes and whatever is into the state coffer. So, you know, we're all pretty good. Thank God the mouse has deep pockets. You know, Universal too, SeaWorld, all of them. You know, they keep the state afloat. But the general, how you doing? The general, somebody walking by my house. The general stupidity of the anti-Trumper down here is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I mean, these people are so fucking stupid. Like they're saying, well, he's impeached. That means he's been fired. No, he's been impeached, but unfairly. He has been impeached, yes, but it's a one-sided deal. That's like a cop coming up and giving you a ticket for speeding and you haven't left your driveway. It's the same damn thing. I mean, a little different, but it's the same damn thing, you know? But when I'm out in town and I hear these people talking as we walk by them, you know, and I love these people driving their Priuses in the back of their little cars covered with bumper stickers that say Biden 2020, Cory Booker 2020, you know, Nancy Pelosi for president. Could you imagine how fucked this country would be if Pelosi was president? Oh my God. Oh my God. And now they're starting to crack down on guns here in Florida, which sucks. You have to be careful in Florida. You cannot. But the judge hasn't decided. Yeah, it's exactly. It's a good one. That's a good one. Who said that? I gotta see who said that. Oh, MGTO. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's like exactly that. And then you tell these morons, well, it still has to go through the Senate, and you know, Leslie Graham has already come out and said it's not going to fly. It's not going to fly. And yet now Pelosi wants to do the quid pro or whatever that word is, I forget, you know, Greek or Latin for this, for that. She wants them to give her a complete detail of how they're going to find him guilty before she turns over the articles of impeachment. Is that not the same exact thing that she's trying to get him impeached for? Why is it okay for her to do it but not for him? Yeah, well, he didn't do it, but, you know, with the logic. I don't get it. I don't get it. Somebody enlighten me. Somebody tell me, what am I not seeing? It's ridiculous. It's absolutely frippin' ridiculous. And, you know, it's just, and you know, the funny thing about it is all these people that I see that are anti-Trumpers are the ones who are on welfare, the ones who are getting food stamps, the ones who are living in Section 8 housing. Those are the ones. Those are the very ones that you see bitching and screaming about Trump. Sorry, there's a guy walking in front of my house. I had to He's a little drunk 18-year-old kid who walks up and down the street every now and then. And he's a little asshole. Oh yeah, and the ones that the college kids, where my daughter goes to college, goes to school, it is so fucking democratic. I mean, you wouldn't believe it. I mean, there is a bicycle that sits in the bicycle racks that is done up, and it's the gay pride flag threw up on this bike, okay? I mean, it is the fruitiest looking bicycle you've ever wanted to see. But if you get caught saying something about it, you're racist. You're anti-gay. You're anti-woman. You're anti-transgender. You're anti-everything. So why is it okay for them to call everybody anti whatever label they want to hang on you, but we can't say, as Republicans who support our president, we can't say that we don't like something? Sorry, I had Chinese for dinner, lunch. Something stuck in my teeth still. I don't get it, and it just drives me crazy, and I just had to come out here and say something. I mean, just the stupidity level. It's enough to make your head hurt. We're not allowed to dislike what they like. Exactly, MG. You're exactly right. We have to bend our likes and our needs to justify their likes and their needs. How is that even fair? How is that even fair? And they scream fairness, and they scream that, Trump supporters are violent. When was the last time Trump supporters went out and burned businesses and overturned cars and punched people in the face? No. Trump supporters are the ones who are getting the shit kicked out of them by Antifa and all these Democrat dumb assholes. Yeah, exactly. I don't take anything Antifa or any Democrat says seriously either, MG. It's I don't know. I can't put my finger on it half the time. I just can't. I don't understand it. I don't know why they think that they have this ability to bend the rules to their liking, but we're supposed to do the same to go along with them. There has been several people that I've encountered since I've lived in Florida here, where I've made mention, like, thank God for Trump, and they shoot you that look, like, what? It's like, God damn, Sparky, slow the fuck down, okay? It's a man. It's a man, just like you, just like me, just like it's a human being. Why? God, tell me, why do these fucking idiots have so much dislike for one man? Is Trump an asshole? Yes. He is a dick. He is absolutely out of his mind, power hungry, but name one good businessman who isn't that way. Big truck coming by here. You're probably hearing it. Here it comes. Yeah, MG, that's why I like him too. I have worked in some areas. I've worked for big corporations and I've worked for small businesses. And the one thing that they have in common is the guy on top who makes all the decisions is usually an asshole. He's not liked by a whole bunch of people. But being president, you're not supposed to be liked by everybody. You're supposed to run the country. You're supposed to do what's best for the country. Because Nancy is paid $14 billion and she doesn't want to give it back. Yeah, I mean, I know that Trump's pulling the veil off of their schemes, and they don't like that. And they don't like the fact that Trump can't be bought because the man's got his own money. What does he need their money for? He doesn't. And I think that's one of the reasons why he took on the job of president, because I think he wants to truly let us see and understand what is going on. And to understand in detail what is going on. I was telling everybody we needed a businessman, not another lawyer as president. Exactly. Is the United States not a corporation that takes in money, does accounts payable, accounts receivable? Is that not what it is? Yeah, Ron, you're absolutely right. Yeah, again, Margot, he can't be bought. You're absolutely right. And that's what pisses them off. He's not lured away by the dollar bill because the man has got his own. He doesn't need yours. He doesn't need mine. If you watch the rally in Michigan, one of my favorite parts of that rally is when he pointed out that to the state of Michigan because he was there. He pointed out to them um, during the Bush administration, you earned an extra $400 on average those years through his administration. In Obama, you averaged $900 in 8 years for his administration. Under Trump, you're getting 9,000 plus back over in his time as president. And of course, the crowd clapped because it's true. Unemployment is down. Black unemployment is down. Welfare is down. We have a booming GP, general gross product. I forgot that term. Sorry, my brain's somewhere else. Everything that the man does turns to gold, basically. Yes, thank you, GPD. And why as a Democrat, and I know nobody watching this is a Democrat, you probably can't answer this, we can all theorize on it, but why do you as a Democrat want to sink the very ship that you're floating in? Just because you kill the captain doesn't mean the boat's not going to run up on shore. It's most likely going to run up on shore. And if you kill the captain, you're almost guaranteed to do that to yourself. Or if you put a hole in the boat you're in, you're going to sink and die. I need the, I don't have the Pete the Patriot pink pen, but I have the black handle for the cat toy. So I can wave that around. I don't have, it's not pink, sorry Pete, but I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. Would you not want to live a better life? Do you not want to have jobs? Do you not want to have more money in your pocket? Do you not want to have a job that has a 401k? I mean, granted, most Democrats don't even know what the description of the word job is. Their job is to, hey, fight and defend. How are you? Thank you for being here. Their description of a job is to go down, collect a welfare check, run down to the cash and carry, and pick up some beer and some alcohol and get some new tattoos. And that's their day at work. You know, go apply for some more welfare. Go apply for some more Section 8. I mean, I live next door to some that are like that. Never leave the house. They never leave the flippin' house, but yet their rent gets paid. How does that work? Am I missing something? Am I so out of touch with society that I don't know how to get free rent? I mean, I don't want to. I mean, well, I'd like to if it was legal, but I'm not going to lie and say that I can't. I want to collect this and collect that just because. It's not right. But there's so many people down here. I mean, I see crackheads down here. Crackheads who are collecting disability. What's your disability? Did you cut your pinky finger on the crack pipe when it broke? Or did you burn your finger when the torch slid off because you're too high? Cats. We have cats running around. You're right, Margot. I couldn't. I would feel bad. Plus, I'm married to a very honest woman who comes from a very honest family, and I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I was paying $3,000 in rent and a month while a house full of people around me sat at home all day. Yeah, they sit around, they watch their fucking Jerry Springer reruns and eating government cheese. Hey, I Bleed America, how are you? Thank you for being here. And another truck. I just got the weirdest look from that guy. He looked over at me like I was sitting here doing something wrong. Probably still hear the truck. It's down the road. I don't know. I guess I understand. I like to. Yeah, I live next door to a fucking psycho, bitch, hose beast, wackadoo, who likes to scream at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning that she's leaving her boyfriend for the 15th million fucking time in a month, or the he's beating me, oh my god, he's beating me, and then when the cops get called, she runs away into the woods. I thought you wanted help. I got you the help, and now you're deciding that you don't want the help. And then after the cops will all leave, yeah, Florida's almost as bad as California. Almost. I'm lucky though. It tells how you really feel. I'm sorry. I get passionate about shit like this. I can't help it. That's who I am. That's the way I am, and I can't change it. Something's on my mind. I like to tell people, and it is what it is. I don't have the finesse that Pete the Patriot has when he does his lives. I have the finesse that my friend here, Ronnie Dangerous Freedom, has when he's on. Although I did catch you last night there, Dangerous Freedom. Was it last night when you said the F-bomb? Oh, shame on you. You said the F word. You're going to go to hell and die. No, that ain't true, because if it was, I would have been in hell 20 years ago, because I like to use it a lot. I use it a lot. And I don't care. I really don't care. My videos are marked not for kids. So some little fucking snot nose comes by and goes, Mommy, that man said fuck. It's not my problem. Okay, your kid shouldn't be watching my videos anyway. Nobody under the age of 18 should be watching my videos. My phone's gonna fall off because the wind's kicking up. We're getting storms that are coming in. We're gonna have thunderstorms all night, tonight, tomorrow. I'm in Central Florida, and there goes the phone. Shit. Sorry, I got it. You guys are probably hearing wind noises coming through it right now, but this is only the second time I've been able to use my phone to go live. I haven't been able to use my phone to go live for some time, and finally I got to. So this is my second. This is actually the first real video. The first one I just did it just because it's like the thrill of a new toy. Well, I get to go live. I get to really go live. Even the word goddamn is not used in the Lord's name in vain. It is to an extent, and it isn't. I mean, when I lived in Chicago, we had a disc jockey out there, a very popular guy, went by the name of Man Cow. And he would always say, got damn. Got. G-O-T. Got damn. God is a pagan title? I didn't know that. It's interesting. Hi, honey. Wendy B. Hi, honey. Okay, hi. I don't know if you're talking to me or somebody else, because the chat disappears it's on this side of me and it disappears right away. I don't know if I got settings are wrong. His name is Yahovan? Yahuvi? I don't know how to even pronounce that word. I'm sorry. You mean Jehovah? I don't know. Every time I think of Jehovah, I just think about those creepy guys that come knocking at your door at 7 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday going, would you like to learn about God? Or I like the ones that come, did you know Jesus is looking for you? Holy shit, he is? What did I do? Those guys crack me up. But yeah, I'm not putting down anybody's religion, not in the slightest. You can worship a telephone pole for all I care. If it works for you, it works for you, and that's all that matters. I don't put anybody down for their sexual belief, anybody down for their religious beliefs. It's probably NYT. Whoop. No, geez. The chat's going so fast I can't even read it. That's why we have peepholes. Okay, what are we peeping into? Wendy, you sick little monkey. What are we peeping into? I haven't peeped into any holes since, well, never mind. Vince Dunn, my Tennessee brother, how are you? So happy to see you out here. Benny Mabe, how are you, man? I'm sorry, I think you were already been out here, but I didn't catch it. I don't know exactly who's out here because I have a little tiny window on my phone I get 2 comments at a time. I get one here and one here, and as soon as this one up here gets up here, it starts getting faded, so I can't see it. Is it cold by you, Vince? Is it cold in Tennessee? I didn't know. I thought the last time I checked it was like 52. It's nice here. It's like 74 degrees right now. It'd be a lot warmer if the sun was out, but we have really bad storms coming in. And there goes my drunk little buddy again. Yeah. His name sounds like Jehovah with a Y. Jehovah? Am I pronouncing that right? Jehovah? Sammy Neal, how are you, Sam? I'm so happy to see you out here. How are you enjoying your break? You got some time still before you have to go back to school. Vince, I was asking you. Okay, I got it. Okay, thank you, A-Vape, I got it. I'm burning down my palm trees. Cold in Texas. Yeah, it is cold in Texas. I'm a little bit further south than even the south part of Texas, the most southern part of Texas. So we get a little bit warmer here. We did have a lot of cold weather come in the beginning of the week. I think our low the other night was 40 or 41. and this house has no heater in it. So we're using these little quartz heaters and a big oil heater, and it got cold. It got so cold my dogs actually left the bedroom and slept on their dog beds. That's how cold it was. I expected to see snow. It was crazy. Uh, they're just going. I can't even read them. Wendy, back at you. Okay, I don't know who that's for. 54 in Southwest Missouri. That's not too bad. 54 is not bad. When I lived in Illinois, 54 degrees in December was beautiful, beautiful weather. But I just checked up there now. It's not bad. It's 42 degrees where we moved from, because my wife's mom still lives up there. We're trying to get her to move down here. Honey, keep up. Okay. I just wondered. Jim should go out and get a gator for Christmas dinner. Funny you should say that, Fuzz. We just came from a Chinese food restaurant. Or no, I'm sorry, the butcher in the candlestick maker. No, we came from a butcher shop in Lutz, Florida, just about 4 hours ago, and they had gator on sale, $11 a pound. I've had gator before. Gator is awesome. Gator is really, really good. You get them little bites and you fry them up. They're called gator bites. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. So I gotta still talk the wife and the kid into trying it. You change the size of the chest so you can see more. How do I do that? I don't understand that. So understand this is only my first real time Phantasm House 13. Thank you for joining us. What time is it in England right now? It's got to be nighttime for you guys, right? Or early or late morning. Yeah, Bleed American. Gator is actually very good, and I know this is a terrible thing to say, but it tastes just like chicken. It really does. It tastes like a really tender chicken. I like it. I like it a lot. A lot of the restaurants around here serve it. Yeah, it's 9:30 in the evening for you. Okay, so you're about 4 hours away difference, or no? Depends on what day it is over there. I don't know what the time zone is. I don't even know what the time zone is from here to the West Coast. I just know that Pete comes on. He says it's 11 o'clock and it's 2 o'clock at my house. So, but Pete does these things so much better than me, and so does Deplorable Bobby and Dangerous Freedom. Their new show, if you haven't caught it, I believe it's called Dangerous and Deplorable. Am I right on that, Ron? I don't really know. I think that's what it's called, Dangerous and Deplorable and Dangerous. I can't. It's a play. Here it goes. Dangerous Deplorables. Okay, there you go. I lived in Florida for almost 3 years, like the bikinis and halter tops, but I miss the real soil under my feet. See, I don't. I don't miss where I was born and raised in Illinois. I moved to North Carolina, 46 degrees. Benny. Ooh, that's not too bad. I was raised and born in Illinois, and I've never liked it there. I never liked it there. My dad is a Southern boy. He was born and raised in Mississippi. My family on his side is all down in Mississippi. My mother's side is all up north in Illinois and Iowa and whatever. And I don't like them, and they don't like me. As my mom's mother, my grandmother on my mom's side said to me one time, she said, "You're a very opinionated asshole." And I said, "Thank you." Yeah, she was a mean woman, but that's another story. So as far as the soil under your feet, no, I don't miss that. I love sand. I absolutely love sand. I love the beaches. I love the weather. I love seeing palm trees. It does get a little toasty down here. We've had a couple days last summer where it was 100 plus. That's a little hard to take. But even when it's 100 plus out, we can have 2 window air conditioners going, and our electric bill does not get up over $110 to $112 a month. I think the biggest bill we had when we had the old air conditioning unit, which was from like 1914, it ran on coal. We had one for like 135. So it's really something. If you get bit by jellyfish, pee on a foot. Okay. I don't have too many jellyfish coming out of here. A couple crackheads every now and then, but no jellyfish. But I'll remember that. Next time one bites me, I'll have to... Should I pee on his foot or mine? I know what you're talking about. I know. I get it. When I was in California in 2004, I was out there for, I don't know, like 20 days. And oh my God, $230 for a gas bill or electric bill. Woo! Now see, but Illinois, hang on, big truck again. Get all sorts of weird people that come up and down this road. I don't know. Coming back, what was that? Somebody said something coming back to Illinois. What was that? Let me back up this chat here. Coming back down from Illinois to Vero Beach. Yeah, I used to hang out in Vero Beach a lot on the other side when we used to come down here for vacationing. We liked it over there. We were originally supposed to live on the other side. We were supposed to live in Brevard County. That was our dream, was to live in Brevard County. And at the last minute, things got turned around topsy-turvy, and my wife got a job down here, and she came down here first, got the house and everything, and so now we're on the west coast, or west coast of Florida, right on the coast. We're like 10 minutes away from a beach. Only went up $30, and we're running a small electric heater and a big heater, actually. Okay, it disappeared on me again. Somebody said something about resizing the chat. I don't know how you do that. So I don't know. I mean, I could turn the phone the other way and see probably more, but I like to have the landscape option going. But back to the original, wait, stand up and do the chicken dance for me in Texas. You want me to stand up and do the chicken dance? What the hell is the chicken dance? I don't even know what that is. You can check those settings after you're live, Jim. Oh, I can? Oh, okay. So would it be the three dots here at the bottom? Let me see. Hello, Miss Crochet Corner. How are you, Lori? Let me see what this says. Little mute microphone, share, highlight. No. Maybe in the chat room here. Maybe live chat, top chat, live chat. Betty Mayo. Florida has 2 seasons, light green and dark green. Actually, no, we have 4 seasons. We have really hot goddamn summer. We have somewhat hot fall, somewhat warm winter, and then somewhat hot summer or spring. So it's crazy down here. The weather is just really weird. But I will never go back up north. I will never go back up north. I will live homeless before I go back up north. Mostly because, yes, I'm in Florida. You in Florida? I'm in Florida. I will never go back up north. 2 reasons. I hate the weather up there. I hate the state of Illinois, how democratic it has become. And I really don't like my family. So they don't like me. They don't miss me. Nobody's contacted me in the last 5 years. And I lived 20 minutes away from them, which is terrible. You love Ohio? I always think of Drew Carey whenever I hear Ohio. Ohio, 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 Ohio. The stupid song from his whatever. But the original gist of the live was simply the fact that I just am blown away at the amount of stupid individuals, that think Trump is actually out of a job because he was impeached. He was impeached, but it doesn't mean shit. And I think the stupidest thing I heard somebody say was, he's impeached. I didn't even know he liked fruit. We have some winner thinkers down here in Florida. I mean, some absolute brainiacs down here in this state. And it blows my mind. Sorry about that. I had a notification. I had to get off there. This blog and everything. Yes, immigrants to Florida is the biggest problem. And I'm one of them. I'm a transplant, and I'm part of the problem, and I know that. I can never say and agree with anybody that's a true Floridian because I'm not. I can't. Blowjob Billy got impeached at the off state. Yeah, that's a Raggedy Man. Hey, thank you for saying coming by. That's exactly it, Vince. Clinton was a lame duck president. He couldn't do anything, but yet he stayed in office. Why? If you have no power as president, why stay in office? Why not just leave? Nixon left. Nixon realized it. Hey, I'm out of here. I still remember being about, oh God, was I 13, 14 years old and watching. Thank you, Benny. I appreciate that. But I remember watching him standing there going, that's right. I am not a crook. I am not a crook. That lower jaw. Yeah, he did resign. He knew it. But I think things were a little bit different back then. There wasn't so many diehard, bleeding heart Democrats who, oh, I'm offended by this, I'm offended by that. Oh, you looked at me wrong, I'm offended by that. I wanted this color on the of paint and you don't have it. I'm offended. You know, that's the biggest problem is we have so many kids coming up in this world now that are offended by every goddamn thing that pops up. They don't like this, change it. They don't like that, change it. My family comes from Mississippi, and I remember walking through some of the towns when we were out a little kid, seeing all these historic statues of Robert E. Lee, Confederate flags everywhere. Now you go down there, and that's all offensive now. Oh, we can't have that. It hurts my feelings. Well, you know what? Go hurt your goddamn feelings somewhere else. Nobody gives a fucking rat's ass about your goddamn feelings. Yeah, exactly, Vince. What if I'm offended by the rainbow flag? What if I don't like that flag being waved around in my face? I'm not allowed to say anything. I can't say that that offends me because then I'm a racist, I'm a bigot, I'm a Trumper. I love that statement. Oh, you probably support Trump. Yes, I do. Because I like a strong economy. I like jobs to be plentiful, and in America, not over in some desert sandland with some turban-headed faggot going, "Oh, come back, dude. Good to make money, but do." I don't give a shit about that. Let India, Pakistan, China, Japan, let them all worry about their goddamn economy. Let's strengthen ours. He got 15 years for burning that flag, but yet people can burn the American flag and all they get is yelled at by Americans, true Americans. I just don't. I remember being a kid. My father, wind's coming. I remember my dad making a statement to the fact that when he was like 52 years old, that God, this world has changed so much since I was a kid. And I always thought, no, you just don't understand things, Dad. Well, I'm 58, and this world has changed so much from when I was a kid. I can't even believe it sometimes. I'm sorry, Benny, I didn't catch that. Someone got 15 years in prison for burning a flag. That's ridiculous. I mean, American flag, you should be shot. You should be every patriot to see somebody burning a flag should have the right to pull out their gun and go, bam, and just end it right there. Done. You stupid moron. Who the hell are you to disrespect the country that you live in? Oh, Wendy, you're the same age as me? Oh, cool. It's cool being 58, isn't it? No. The only thing I don't like about getting older, this is the one thing I don't like. I'm in really good health. I really am, except I got a really bad back, and that's from an accident I had when I was younger. But the one thing I can't stand is the gray hair. I don't like the gray. And I used to tone some of the gray down in my beard, and I just stopped doing it because the way I look at it, I am who I am, and I can't pretend to be somebody I'm not. Whether it's through the way I present myself, whether it's the way I look, this is what I was intended to be and look like. And this is the way God made me. I can't. People say that, Wendy. My wife says she's okay with it. She doesn't mind it. She doesn't mind it at all. Wow, Bleed America, your dad's 59? I'm old enough to be your dad? That's the other thing that sucks about being old. So when you're talking to somebody who's like 30 years younger than you, and you say something to them, they go, "What? What's that?" It's like, "What? Are you stupid?" My daughter is lucky because I've taught her a few things in the years. I've taught her to appreciate good music, music that's not created by a computer and some asshole in a basement spinning records going, I don't give a shit. Yeah, I'm an old fart. I know that. I am. I'm an old guy. I'm at that point. I am officially old. But now you feel old. Did you hear that, I Bleed America? Margot, she's Margot, you're my age, aren't you? I think you are. I'm not sure. I think you said something about that one time. Randy Rhoads. What about Randy Rhoads? Randy Rhoads is dead. Screwing around in an airplane. Showing off. Vince Vaughn had the first, about the 15 years anniversary. Okay. The American flag and Vince had it. Okay. Yeah, okay. For burning the American flag, I swear to God, if I'm walking somewhere and I see some little asshole punk snot Democrat college kid standing on the flag or holding a big lighter to it, I'm going around and knock his goddamn teeth out. I'll go to jail for that. I'd like to see a court in this land persecute me for standing up for the American flag. It would, if you see, even on my hat, right there, see, right there, the flag, right there, the old hat, because I believe in it. I believe in that. I mean, and no one went to jail for burning their bras. Well, that was just fun. I remember when girls used to walk when I was in high school. 1976, 77. I remember girls who walked around school in halter tops and no bras on. Drove me crazy. Drove me insane as a young man. I couldn't stand it. I hated it. I loved it and I hated it because I couldn't touch them. And I wanted to. It's almost like when you're, I'm sure a lot of the guys out here understand this, when you're 10, 11, 12, and the first time you look at a woman and you go, whoa, what's going on? Ah! You don't understand what's going on here. A couple days ago I didn't like girls. Now I like them. What's going on with me? You know, and it's just weird. This changes that we go through as we grow up. How our views and opinions will change on certain things. You get. It's just a funky little world that we live in. Set those puppies free. I'm all for that. I am all for that. When I was in California, I went to Black's Beach, and that's a nude beach. How you doing? No. Hang on. If you look, yeah, it's right over there. Look over there. There's deer. My one guy that walks up down the street is pointing me out the deer. There's a deer in the field next to my house. It's in the woods now. You're not gonna be able to see. Oh, there it is. There, it's right there. Yeah. We have deers that live in our woods out here, and we saw a whole them yesterday. In Ontario, women can legally walk around topless. I might have to visit Ontario in the summertime. Sounds like a good place for me. You know, I know every guy has his own little thing about women that they like, unless they're gay. And there's nothing wrong with being gay. If that's what you want to do, that's fine with me. I have a couple of gay friends, and I have no problems with them. But you know, guys all have certain things. Like, you know, we all like a certain style of car. We all like a certain style of motorcycle, clothing, and whatnot. But when it comes to women, the boobies just get me going. I love them. I'd like to see more of them, and I'd like more women to show them to me. There's been a slight problem, though. Put the fire out, and they're all Antiva. Oh, that went too fast. Sorry. Wait a minute. What's this about? Hang on, I'm backing up in comments. Hamilton homegrown. Hamilton homegrown. What are you growing homegrown, huh? Why don't you send some my way? I'll give you a taste test. And gay guys like women as friends. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. My one friend back in Illinois who's gay and he's married to a gentleman. They love my wife. They love her. I mean, they can't get enough of her. But my one friend kind of like has a thing for me too. He's had a thing for me for like 20 some years. He's always making reference to this as a handle. Or he tells me to put my hair in pigtails. Like that. See, that doesn't. Yeah, I've seen your videos before, Hamilton. I'm just messing with you. But if you really want to send me something and you want me to, try your product out and give you a fair opinion about it, I will stand up and take the challenge for you. Straight girls have a thing for you too? Oh, really? Well, you know what? Women can kind of flip-flop back and forth. And I don't have a problem with that, mostly because I'm a sick, perverted person. But, I mean, they're, I don't know about sending weed over the border. I'm not asking you to send it to Mexico or Canada, my friend. I'm just asking you to send it to my house. Contact me. I have a surefire way that you can package it that nobody smells it. Trust me, I've mailed it before, and I've gotten away with it every single time. Used to mail. Well, never mind. Although, doesn't this look like it? Doesn't that not look like? Yeah. It's catnip. Because we have cats. We have cats. We have cats. And there's one over there sleeping. Let's see if I can show you the kitty cat. See it? It's right there. We have a lot of feral kitty cats. around here, and my wife is a animal lover, and so we have to feed them. That is partially why I do a lot of dumpster diving at pet stores. And I got Petzels, and I got the Petzels with weed. I don't know what Petzels is. It sounds like getting the cat stone. No offense, I'm not getting the cat stone because the kittens, we have 2 kittens from the mother. The kittens, apparently cats don't get affected by catnip until they're at least 6 months of age. I didn't know that. So we got the other cats. We leave a little bit out every now and then. You know, we come out here, they're sitting here listening to the Grateful Dead with dark sunglasses on, passing a roach. You know, of course they go, "Hey man, you're harshing our buzz, dude. Come on." But ever since they started this construction, we get a lot more cats that are coming out of the woods now because also on the cat grapevine, it's out that we have food, so they're always out here. And then which harking me back to why I go dumpster diving a lot because I get free cat food out of the dumpsters and I give it to the cats. Sometimes I get big bags, sometimes I find little bags, I find canned cat food. Do the same for my dogs. My dogs, I haven't paid for dog food in 2 years. Oh, my wife's home. So I'm gonna have to cut this. See, here she comes. That's her backing in. Dun, 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 dun. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna get out of here because I gotta help her unload whatever she picked up. And we'll talk to you again. Thank you for joining my first real true live stream. It was quite interesting for me. I'm glad you all showed up. I got 12 likes out of it. Not a bad deal for me. Not a bad deal at all for me. I'll be doing more of these with my phone. I'm not going to be using Miranda's computer much anymore on it. So with that being said, have a great rest of your weekend, and we will see you on the next one. Bye now. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it.